Hello guys. So today we'll cover as second video in Power BI. So in this series, so the first video we have covered as mainly why Power BI introduction, and meet the Power BI introduce so the Power BI desktop, why Power BI. So why Power BI is mainly uh, to connect the data, transform the data, and load the data with millions of rows of data. So build the relationship models and define the complex calculations, bring the data to life with interactive reports, develop the versatile in demand skill set. So these are all the why Power BI we had discussed in first video. And Excel versus Power BI also we discussed. In installing the Power BI desktop is discussed, and Power BI settings also discussed, and Power BI workflow. So workflow called as mainly Power Query Editor, model view. So Power Query Editor is the backend part, and front end is model view, data view, report view, and and uh, uh, and helpful resources we haven't discussed in the that part. So in helpful resources mainly, we will say for Power BI helpful resources, Microsoft is to providing the some blogs Microsoft Power BI blog. For example, I will show here on the notepad. So mainly Power BI dot microsoft.com/blog. So this is the one of the blog Microsoft is providing. So this blog is publishes monthly summaries to showcase the new features. Okay, and Power BI, Microsoft is providing the YouTube channel also. You just search in the YouTube channel, but it will not give in detailed way. Okay, so yes, the channel is very good. The content it publishes the demos, feature summaries, and advanced tutorials. Okay, and other group called as Power BI users group, pbiusergroup.com, pbiusergroup.com. Okay, so this one also nice. So and in the Power BI we have the option called as the help option is there. So in this help option you have the complete options are available, guided learning, training videos, documentation, support, Power BI blog, community. So this all the help tab includes the all it links with to support the blogs and communities, like all the templates, so sample files. So okay, everything is available in the help blog. And coming to monthly updates, so this Power BI is providing with the Power BI is updated monthly. So you may notice ongoing changes to settings, options, tools, etc. So the reference links you can explore in the Google. Okay, the feature releases like exams, etc. And coming to connecting and shaping the data, so the last video we seen two data sets we have loaded, right? So that same we can load here, and we'll see from the starting. I will cover again. Okay, just look into, so click on the home tab. So once you open the Power BI desktop, it will show like this one. Click on the home tab and click on the get data. So once you click on the get data, you have the some options are available, or else you can once you click on get data, some other window also open here. Okay, like this way. So if you click on this, so text or CSV file, uh, already I have covered this all data connectors. So in first video, direct I'm going to load the data. So text or CSV, select connect. So once you select with this one, then you can load the data. So for example, right now I'm loading the data like territory lookup and open. So once you open this data connecting to the data set like this one, okay. So then it will redirect to the Power BI query editor, Power Query Editor. So if you look into this one, Adventure Works Territory Lookup, and here the option load data and transform data. So load data called as directly it will redirect to the model, data model, and transform data called as it will redirect to the Power Query Editor. So click on transform data. So once this Power Query Editor is opened with like this way. Okay, so I will rename this table name. So you just select with the table. I'll remove the Adventure Works. The table name called as the Territory Lookup. And the steps also available here. What are all the transformation steps you are doing? Applied steps, source data. Okay, this is the source. Promoted headers and change your typo if any change type. Okay, and this is the formula tool. If you click on this one, you see the formula, complete formula is available here. And again, I'm clicking this one and columns. And again, I will load the one more data set. So I'm not go back to again reporting to tab. Just click on the new source. Once you click on the new source here, again, it will the option called as the text or CSV. Once you click on the CSV and select the data set called as the product lookup and open. So this is the product lookup data. So click on OK, and it is redirecting to Power Query editor. And again, I will rename this table name. Select this table name and remove the AdventureWorks. That is the product lookup data is available. Here I have the two tables now, for territory lookup and product lookup. Okay. Now I'll if I do any transformation steps, you can do, or else just load click on close and apply. Then it will redirect to the data model. Okay, or else in the reporting tab will redirect to. So for time being, earlier steps we done right, two steps. So the same thing I will do here. Product cost and product price. I will change this one to fixed decimal number. Like data type is to be changing. So once I am done with this one, it is asking to change the column type. So here options are replace the current one or add new step. So if you replace the current one called as the original data, like it will rechange. If you add, click on new step called as, it will add the new step. So here the new step is added, change your type one. So I just click on this one and select right click and rename option, it will be available. So click on the rename and change it to the rename typo. So rename type called as mainly change it to currency. Change it to currency, enter. So that is renamed. And again, we'll remove the column, one column. So that is product size. Right click here. The option is available here. Remove other columns, copy, duplicate column, and so on. So, or else you can click on the manage columns. So here, remove columns are also available. So just remove the columns and click on the remove columns. Okay, once I click on the remove columns, it will remove this one. So remove columns. That is product size. Okay. After then, just click on close and apply. So if you click on close and apply, it is asking apply the changes. So it is loading the data. So load the data is territory lookup and product lookup data is to be loading to data model. So creating the connection in data model, loading the data to model. So once it is done, then we'll redirect to the data model. Okay. So if you see here, the right side data is available here. So if you see the data like product lookup data and territory lookup data is available. And this is the charts to build the reporting. I will show later this one. And data, if you want to add another data, then just click on add data and will load. So this is the reporting view. So this is the and table view. So if you see the left side of the view options, report view, table view, and model view. So this is the DAX query view. If I click on model view, it will redirect to the model. So product lookup and territory lookup. Okay. Next to data table view. So this is the table view. So product lookup and territory lookup data. Next to so this is the data one. Next to we'll add the some other tables. That is click on home or else in the get data. So in the home tab, so just click on the get data again. So once we click on the get data again, it will ask us CSV file and connect. So once we connect, it will ask the file name. So now I will load the data called as the product categories. So categories data will load. So transform data. So here it will show as the same thing. We'll change the AdventureWorks to product categories. So lookup. Okay. And if any transformations are required, we'll do. And if you want one more table, we can load this one same way. Click on new source CSV and load with product subcategories. Open. Okay. And click on this AdventureWorks, product subcategories lookup. Okay. So up to we have loaded as some tables like territory lookup, product categories, and product subcategories. So, and now we'll see other transformations. Some more transformations we'll see. Now I am selecting with product lookup. Okay. So in this, I will extract the this one. What I say delimiters. So which delimiter I want to see? If you see with the product SKU column, here the delimiter is called as the hyphen. Okay, this one hyphen. Okay, so this hyphen delimiter will extract the data. Okay. So now I want to extract the data called as, so select this column and click on above add column. So once you select with the add column, and here the extract option is there. So click on extract. So here the option in the extract column, we have the option length, first characters, last characters, range, text before delimiter. Now I want to do text before delimiter. So it will ask the delimiter. So which is the delimiter? So here the hyphen, right? I'll give the delimiter is hyphen. Click OK. So once this one done, if you go with the end of the column created, text before delimiter column created. So which column created? HL, right? The data rows. So which is the product SKU? HL. So the first two text before hyphen, the characters are extracted. Now I want HL hyphen U509 also. Okay, that I want to do. So select this one. And here, if you see with the inserted text before delimiter, the settings part is there. So select the settings. And here, this is the delimiter already we given. And click on the advanced options. So in the advanced options, it will ask us the number of delimiters to skip. One delimiter I will skip. Okay. So once you select with one delimiter skip and click OK, now we'll see the data. Okay. Now I'm getting one delimiter skip, HL U509. Right. Now I will rename this one. So select this one, double click and rename to we'll give as SKU type. Okay. SKU type is column created. So this is the, if you see the right side steps, first change the currency, next remove the column, next insert a text before delimiter, next rename the column. So this way we'll do the transformation in the Power BI, Power Query Editor. Next, one more thing we'll do. Now I will do like, I will select as the, in the same thing, I will select with the product style. Okay. So in product style, I have the values. So check the values here, 0. So this 0 value I'll replace to NA. Okay. So right click the column, and here we have the option called as the replace values. So click on the replace values. Now the values we have to find. Which values I have to find? I will find the 0. Replace with what? NA. Okay. So just we'll give as value which value we have to replace, and we replace with which value. So click OK. So see here, the 0 place NA is to be replaced, and here replaced the value. Okay. So once this transformation is done, then click on File, Close, and Apply. So again, it will redirect to data model or in the report view or in table view. Okay. So it is loading. Okay. So data is loaded. So now, if you look into the, this is the table view we are in currently. So if you look into the right side, 4 tables: product categories, product lookup, product subcategories, so territory lookup. Okay. So 4 tables we have loaded till now. Now we'll look into some of the options also we'll explore, and later we'll see one more table and one more assignment we'll do. So now we are looking into this one as the connecting the data and shaping the data. So shaping that connecting data called as, we have connected to the particular data source, and we load the data and we do the transformation. So the transformation is called as the shaping the data. So this connecting and shaping data is mainly, we will connect to source files and cover some of the most common techniques for extracting, cleaning, and shaping the data to prepare it for modeling and analysis. Okay, and we'll cover also some of the like front end and back end. So what is the front end and back end called as? So mainly front end versus back end. So in this, the front end and back end is mainly the Power BI desktop essentially has two distinct environments. One is the front end and one is back end. The front end includes like a data model and a report. So this is the front end part. If you consider as in the back end part called as mainly Power Query Editor. Okay. So in this front end includes with data model and report views, where most of the modeling, analysis, and visualization takes place. Well, coming to the backend includes like the Power Query Editor, where the raw data is extracted, transformed, and loaded into the front end. That is called as the ETL part: extract, transform, and load. So if you consider with like in the front end, we'll call as so mainly build the data models. Build the data model. So this build the data model is mainly by creating the table relationships between primary and foreign keys that we'll see. Okay, so yeah, for time being, we have only loaded the tables and transformation applied. Relationship we haven't given. Okay, so we have to build the data model. That is by creating the table relationships between primary and foreign keys. And second thing is add calculated measures. Uh, measures and columns also. So this add calculated measures and columns is mainly by using data analysis expressions. That is the DAX. So here we'll write as the DAX part and we'll create the new columns and we'll calculated measures also will do. And we'll design the reports. So to design the reports is mainly to visualize the data and create interactive and dynamic dashboards. Okay, that is the design reports. Next, once we design the reports, then publish and share. So once we design the report, we have to publish the report. That is, or publish the dashboard. That is your Power BI workbooks using Power BI service. That is the cloud application. Okay. So these are all the things called as the front end part. So for Power Query Editor is the back end part. So what Power Query Editor will do? So this Power Query Editor mainly will do as so. Right here, I will write here. So this Power Query Editor is mainly first connect and extract the data. That is the one thing. So what is connect and extract the data called as mainly data using with pre-built connectors. Okay, and other thing is other thing we'll say as profile and QA. So profile and QA is mainly the data to explore, to clean the data and prepare it for modeling and analysis. And in front end, in backend part, we'll do as like transform and shape. So this transform and shape called as mainly to transform the data and shape the data, like tables to add the new features, modify the values, group the records, or sort and filter the columns. These things we'll need to. And one more thing called as the like merge and append the data. So like we have to merge the data and append the data, like to join and combine them prior to loading to the front end part. Okay? And we'll do perform with some advanced transformations also, like custom M code. So these are all front end versus back end. Next, we'll see some query editing tools. So this query editing tools called as, so if you look into this home tab, now I have click on with the this home tab. If I click with this one, okay. So this is table view, right? If we go with the report file, this file is this one, okay. If I go with home, in better we'll do with in the transformation step. Okay. So here, if you look into this one as a where is the transformation step? Okay. So here, if I click on with the home tab, in home tab, we have the options called as mainly one moment in table. This is the table view, right? Model view. In reporting view, in DAX part. This is the DAX part. Later we'll see. Table view. Data. Here, this query editing tools called as mainly Home tab. So in Home tab, we have the get data, Excel, online editing, SQL Server, enter the data. So these are all the tools are available. We have the new meter. So quick new meter, new column, new table also will create some table tools. Okay, these are all the table tools. Home button. And if I go with the file option, so here we have the save options are available. Just click on with the save. It is asking the save option report name. So now I will give as Adventure Works report. Okay, Adventure Works report. So once it is giving the name, you can save. So the report is saved. So whichever the location you want to save, you can save it that particular location folder. Okay. So this is the what we say. Okay, saving. So in reporting tab, we have the options called as home, insert, data modeling, view, optimize, help. Okay. Next, data model view also is there. So these are all the query editing tools. And so up to this one cover as so report view, model view, table view, model view, right? Next, to click on this model, I'll go with this one. So if you look into this model, just look into this model, right? I'll do zoom out. So here we have the four tables are available. First table called as the product lookup, territory lookup, product subcategories, product categories. See the relation also build, but we will change the relationship based on our client requirement. We will change the model. So for time being, the Power BI is automatically build the data model. So once we load the data, it's automatically to build this. So if we see here the relationship product category key. Next to product category key, we have so one to many relationship. Next to product subcategory key. So here in this one, automatically is creating the relationship. This one there is no relation, but it's automatically creating the some key. Next to this one also to given with some relation, not showing the name exactly. Okay. So this is the sample data model. Okay. So report view, table view, and model view. So next we'll look into next video some pro tip like storage and connection modes and connecting to database like for example MySQL database or Oracle database and extracting data from the web. Okay, data profiling, column qualities. So column quality, how it is the data, column distribution, column profile, text tools. Uh, so those things we'll see in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching. So in this video, this content is covered. Okay, so next video we'll cover as very good content. Don't miss that one. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Right, bye.